Hello guys, it's Stock Trader Max and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be analysing the markets and trying to predict where they could be heading in the next 24 to 48 hours. Before I start today's video, anyone who's interested in joining my trading community over at Daily Market Movements, then you can sign up on my website, dailymarketmovements.com. This gives you access to my trading signals, my macro research that I post daily, as well as access to the Investors Lounge where I cover all of the signals that I have open at any present time, as well as access to the Educational Hub where you can learn how I trade on a day-to-day basis. But let's get started here with the economic calendar. In about 30 minutes time we do get quite a lot of data, the most important being the GDP and the initial jobless claims. That's obviously going to be very important to keep an eye on the health of the labour market going forward. Obviously, we want that number to be as low as possible, which would then signal that there's no real worry at this moment in time about people starting to lose jobs and not enough jobs being created. Because whilst the labour market remains strong, that also means that the consumer is strong, and a good consumer, a good, strong, healthy consumer means a good, strong, healthy economy. But let's get started here with the S&P 500. We are surging today up on the day. Let's just quickly have a look at the daily chart real quick. We're up around 0.72%, which is really encouraging to see. This is off the back of Micron's earnings late last night. They posted out some strong forecasts, and that's obviously making stocks like Nvidia and AMD and Dell and stuff start to pick up some traction here. So it's basically reigniting the AI trade, in other words. And this is exactly what I expect. I think 6,000 is going to be the target going into the end of the year. We might even achieve it prior to the end of the year. But it's in my own humble opinion that we're trading within this five-wave formation, and ultimately the final destination is probably around 6,200 to 6,300. So this is an area where I do expect us to hit sometime in 2025. Obviously, we do have the election coming up, and that's going to cause some volatility. But post-election, I do think that we are sitting up for a really good chance of a strong rally into the end of the year. Nasdaq 100, very similar to the S&P 500. We broke above this recent downward sloping wedge, and we've broken out towards the upside. Now I think that we are going to go and target the previous all-time high that we formed back in July. I've been saying for the past couple of weeks now, but I really like the setup for Nasdaq 100, and this is just simply due to the fact we haven't yet achieved the brand new all-time high, unlike the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones 30. So we're lagging the other indexes. So we still have another 2.5% to go until we do hit that all-time high. We've obviously we're up around 1.2% off the back of that Micron news, as I just mentioned a few moments ago. It's reignited that AI trade. Dow Jones 30, trading just shy of an all-time high. So this will probably continue to start marching higher. Before we go, Bitcoin today surging up around 2% on the day, trading at 64,500. We're now very close to hitting that 66k level. 66,000 is going to be the area of resistance. If we can break above 66k, guys, that really takes us up towards the previous all-time high, which is around 73,750. So let's call it 74,000. This is now the stage when I do expect Bitcoin to really outperform the broad market, outperform gold, and the S&P 500. This is largely due to the fact we're about to enter into Q4, and Q4, historically speaking, is the most bullish quarter of them all. And Bitcoin has returned an average of 88% over the 3 months. That's pretty much tracking back 10 years of historical data. So it's going to be a really big quarter for Bitcoin. And I think I showed during yesterday's video, if we were to rally 88% from current prices, that takes us to $119,000 Bitcoin. And I think that is possible before end of the year. I do believe that we can achieve 100k before the end of the year in Bitcoin here, guys. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Don't forget, if you want to join my trading signal group, dailymarketmovements.com is where you can sign up. I charge a very small fee of $29, and I look forward to welcoming you all over on the group. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.